Hey, what up, football fans, and welcome to another episode of The Football Connection. As always, I'm your host, Brock Boyd, and of course, we are joined by Mr. Cody Newhouse.
Hello. Glad to be back.
Awesome, Cody. We're happy to have you back here. So, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good.
Doing great.
So, a lot of news to talk about. It's not even the new league year, and we have already tons of things to talk about.
Tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Like this whole Antonio Brown situation.
Right. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, the Steelers in general.
Yes.
Of course, we had Joe Flacco trade to Denver.
Which I'm sure you just love.
Giddy. I was ecstatic. I will definitely tell you the story about when I found out, when we get there. And then I figure, we'll talk about the top-rated free agents, coming up because league year is less than a month away.
Yes, sir. Pretty exciting.
Super exciting stuff. Of course, we have the Combine coming up. We have the draft coming up. So we've got a lot of things the next couple months that we're going to be talking about. So while you're here listening, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and share the videos. And So before we go on to today's stuff, haven't had a chance to talk to you about the Super Bowl. Let's just talk about that real quick. If you got any thoughts, I know, my thoughts were a little dull. I'm an offensive guy. What did you think? Did you enjoy it?
I did. I did enjoy it. I actually enjoyed the defense. So I actually enjoyed the struggle. And man, was it a struggle.
Yeah.
It was a struggle, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I was really hoping we weren't going to have like a 50-point game. I didn't want to repeat of last year's Super Bowl, even though it was my Eagles. But
there you go.
It was too stressful. I didn't want it. I wanted a fight, and we got one.
Yeah.
It just only had one touchdown.
Yeah, it was. It's got outcoached.
Oh yeah, I mean, did the experience not show there?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it was obvious.
It's just another day for the Patriots.
Yep, been here, done that.
Just another day. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to just kind of get your input on that real quick.
6. That's all I gotta say.
There it is. Go. So let's talk about Antonio Brown. A lot of drama coming out of the Pittsburgh organization.
Yeah, that's an understatement, right?
With Le'Veon Bell's holdout the entire year. What was it? I think that he gave up $14 million.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
To sit this out. To me, there's got to be something more than just these two guys being divas. I think it has to be something going on within the organization. What are your thoughts?
I think it's Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's all him.
Yeah.
I think he is so enabled in that organization. It's so weird. He's kind of like the spoiled kid who kind of gets to kind of do whatever he wants, say whatever he wants, right, and then gets no repercussions for it.
Yeah, it is strange, but I'm not going to take away the fact that the guy's a quarterback. The guy's a good quarterback.
Sure.
And
Hall of Famer, no less.
Yeah. Now, are all these 400-yard games coming because of Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown? Possibly.
Sure.
But I do think that James Conner stepped up last year. I think Juju Smith-Schuster isn't a terrible replacement.
Not at all.
So, of course, are we wondering, is Juju Smith-Schuster amazing because Antonio Brown's on the other side, or is that not going to be a factor? I don't know.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I don't know. I don't understand how they think they can build around a guy who's maybe has 2 years, 3 years left. You can't build around him, man. No. Ben is old.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. So maybe they realize that. Maybe he realizes that, and they are just gonna. I mean, they did get Mason Rudolph last year, and so
okay.
Well, he was a top-rated. He was probably one of the top 5 quarterbacks coming into that draft.
He played in the Big 12. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, you got Kyler Murray coming out too. You got all these guys that are in the Big 12 that are now going to be good, but eventually it'll slow down and it'll get it back to you need to be a pocket passer.
Right.
But anyways, I digress.
Well, sure. And we'll discuss that, when that comes up. But Antonio Brown, where are some good landing spots, Do you think? Where do you think? Do you think they're going to keep it in the AFC? Do you think they'll definitely go to the NFC?
You gotta trade him to the NFC,
right? You don't want to play against them.
You can't want to play against him
unless you get to the Super Bowl. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, sure. If that gets to that point, then you live with that.
Right.
But there's no way in God's green earth you trade him to anywhere in the AFC.
Sure.
That would just be, I wouldn't want to say suicide because that's stupid, but I mean, it's just shooting yourself in the foot. Why would you do that?
For sure. What do you think? Who could we rule out in the NFC?
Who could we rule out?
Yeah, you don't want to say, but I'm gonna immediately. I think the Giants. I think they've got their receiver core set.
Sure.
You can't have an AB and an OBJ.
No.
No. That would be insane.
Side note: did you hear about that little tidbit, little rumor that came out that the Patriots tried to trade for Odell Beckham?
I did see that. Aggressively pursued.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh,
it would just be Tom Brady, Randy Moss again.
Ooh. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah. So I definitely think you rule out the Giants.
Oh, for sure.
Probably rule out Arizona.
Yeah, no. Yeah. They got a young quarterback. I don't think that'd be a good fit anyway.
Can you rule out Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What about your Eagles?
Yep, we're not doing that.
Okay.
We're not doing that. If anything, we'll probably sign that other Steeler.
Right.
If anything.
Right.
I hope we don't. But I think there's more of a chance that we get him or go after him than we would Antonio Brown.
For those who didn't pick it up, he's talking about Le'Veon Bell. So I definitely, and I've kind of said this since the beginning, I really think the landing spot for him is going to be the Niners.
It has to be.
It just seems like it, but I know that Antonio Brown doesn't have a whole lot of say, right? This is a Steelers choice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, who gives us the best deal?
Yeah.
They don't care where they go. So, but I do think the 49ers, they've got the picks that are enticing.
Sure.
He's definitely got a quarterback that
he wants to be there.
He wants to be there. So I think the Niners would be a good spot. But here's something I was thinking about. What about Seattle?
Ooh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. I think he doesn't want to play in cold though.
Again, let's take his wants out of the equation.
Seattle would be really nice. So.
I don't know what Seattle's cap room looks like.
Mm-hmm.
They're not paying a whole lot of players right now, are they? I mean, maybe I know they got Tyler Lockett coming up.
I'm
they're
not
gonna
sure.
pay him something. I'm
not sure.
But Russell Wilson, I'm sure, is still on a contract.
I'm not sure.
All their big Earl Thomas is on his way. So all their big money's leaving.
Yeah.
That
could be something. Yeah, that would immediately make them a problem.
Yeah.
All over again.
Is that a need for them though? Is that something?
No, I think Doug Baldwin is a 1.
Yeah.
I do think he's a 1.
For sure. And I think Tyler Lockett's very good too.
Oh yeah, he could be the next Juju Smith-Schuster in a few years. Not as talented by far, but as far as getting to that number 1 eventually, I think he'll be there.
But he's just so fast, and just. But anyways, again, we digress. But so yeah, what are some other landing spots?
In that NFC though, it's just I don't really see anybody else really trying to take the dive though. To be honest, I just don't.
It is a $15 million guarantee.
And if I heard that right,
no, not guaranteed. It's just due to him in 2019.
So didn't he say he wanted more?
Yeah, he's saying nowhere without guarantees. No unguaranteed contracts.
So that kind of makes me wonder: does he have say, or is he just voicing this because he can?
What I'm assuming he's voicing is maybe. I'm sure they're not just completely disowning him. He's brought a lot to the organization. He's done a lot. Obviously, there's some turmoil, but I can't see them wanting to completely just ruin the relationship.
Well, yeah, and then that Instagram post he did with whoever Rooney that was. I mean, they both agreed that he needs to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't seem like it was bitter or anything.
Sure.
So,
yeah, and I think they did everything they could to try to make it work.
Sure, and he wants to go, man.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm excited to see him somewhere else.
Sure.
One more team I do want to talk about. Packers. They do have a 1, but
I mean, that right there has to be the wild card there. Because if Aaron Rodgers finally gets a 1, well, again, I should say, if he
he's
gets
had
a
a
1,
couple.
that's a Hall of Famer though.
Yeah.
That's the best
You
right
don't
now.
think Jordan Nelson will go to the Hall of Fame?
Nah.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I'll agree to disagree. But yeah, I think that would definitely take the Packers and put them right back.
Oh yeah,
Kings of the North.
Over the Bears, over that defense,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean, Antonio Brown doesn't care about that defense.
I agree.
Yeah, and so
that would be very intriguing.
It would reignite Aaron Rodgers. I think. I feel like he's just in like not hearing a lot from him. I feel like he's just in like a slump. He lost his buddy. That was brutal. But Jimmy Graham sticking with him.
I think he's kind of sitting back and waiting. Okay, Green Bay, you said you're going to spend. Let's see what we're going to do here. And he's just kind of sitting back and waiting.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
So for me, that would be one of the most exciting moves. My prediction, if I'm going to make one, it's going to be the Niners, which, again, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
Just because I'm really excited for the 49ers going forward. If Jimmy Garoppolo comes back and, is done.
But they should not rush him back because, and it kind of, the Eagles show the perfect example of how to not bring your quarterback back from that. Because he was trying to, obviously the quarterback situation is a little different. He had Nick Foles, so it's different. But he rushed back is what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
Don't rush back because when you rush back, you're not there, man.
Right.
And you're not ready there.
And I think there are, a few months difference, right? I think wasn't his more near the end of the season where his was beginning of the season. So he's got that little bit of time.
Right.
So he'll probably start week 1.
Oh, for sure. I would think.
And so I'm excited about it. Don't have him do a whole lot. But anyways, so to wrap up Antonio Brown, do you have any thoughts, anything you want to talk about with Antonio Brown? Any ideas where you think he will go? If he wasn't going to AFC team, where do you think it would be?
Oh, an AFC team. If I could choose one?
Well, let's just say it didn't matter. And
they just traded him.
Yeah, they were just looking for the best.
You know what? If the rumors are true that the Patriots were going after Odell like they were, why wouldn't they go after him like that?
That's unfair.
Why wouldn't they, though?
That would be unfair. That would be really cool.
Could you imagine?
No.
That is just not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah. And they don't have a whole lot to offer anyway. I mean, their draft picks are 32. So
yeah, that's true. But I mean, still though, if they were able to pull it off, that would be just phenomenal. But you know what? I'm just gonna say that forget the AFC. If he became an Eagle, that would be insane.
Well, sure. I mean, if he became a Bronco,
I mean that would be insane to me. But to me, it would ruin the locker room. We can't do it. We can't bring him in. Our locker room, to me, for right now, it just seems like it's got a good group in there. I feel like him coming in there would just combust all of that.
Sure.
But man, he would look really good in that Eagle green, boy.
I bet you would love that. So kind of going on that note, let's move on to Le'Veon Bell. For me, he's probably the number 1 free agent going into this.
He has to be the most intriguing as well. Right. For him not playing all year, not just some, all of it.
Right.
I mean, when he literally defines the word holdout. Does he not?
No, yeah, he did it. He did it for sure. And what his reasons were, maybe someday we'll learn. But
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, let's see him somewhere else too. That'll be exciting. This one's different. It's a free. He's unrestricted.
He's free. Yeah.
So
and he became officially free yesterday as well.
So what do you think? Who do you think he's most enticed to go to?
There's so many good fits, it seems like, for him specifically. Like, him with the Colts would be really good.
Yeah.
Him with the Colts would be great. Him even with the Jets would be good.
Yeah, that would be. Or, the Raiders, they have the money.
Sure.
They could use them.
I think they want to kind of sit back and not really spend, though, to be honest.
Okay.
I think they're going to wait until Vegas, which would be not this season, but the following.
Okay.
So, but anyway, that's a whole other conversation. But I also think that the Packers would be really good there
Yeah.
too. Aaron Rodgers when is the last time ever he's actually had a consistent running game? That was a
Consistent,
threat where his play
consistent, not,
action could
but
make it happen.
when Eddie Lacy's rookie year, I mean that was probably the best run game he's had in a while.
Eddie Lacy.
That was fun.
What a shame.
Yeah, what a shame.
What a
Because
shame.
those Matrix moves, you remember those? That guy was insane. But yeah, so I mean that would be definitely interesting. Uh,
But
I,
there's also another team. I don't know if they'll spend the money because he was a division rival, Cleveland.
I think I believe that they're happy with their running back situation.
But could you imagine though?
I mean, sure,
Whew.
but they've got to be running low on cash. They've spent some money the last few years.
I think the Colts have the most cap space this year.
I think that the Colts will be the best chance for him. I think the Colts will be right back in the playoffs, and I think that let's get Andrew Luck a phenomenal run game. Marlon Mack's not terrible though.
No, he's
not Le'Veon Bell,
but there's nothing wrong with him being the backup to that guy.
Sure.
That's okay.
Just learn and learn.
You don't necessarily have to learn. Just do what you were doing. You're just not getting as many carries. Continue to do what you were doing.
Right, you're still gonna play.
You're definitely gonna play because Le'Veon is going to get hurt.
You think so?
Guaranteed. It's guaranteed. He's going to get hurt.
Well, I hope not.
Me too. I don't want him to do that because when he plays, is he not the best back?
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's the best back.
Statistically, he has been for the last 5 years. So
he's the best.
Yeah, he's still young, man. The guy's 27 years old. Yeah, so just turned 27.
Yeah,
I think.
Literally,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, he's still young. He's got plenty of career left.
And him sitting out, man, I think if he comes back and still kind of does just decent, if not well, I can see other guys going, you know what? I could do that.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? I want a long-term deal.
Right.
Le'Veon did it. Worked out for him. Let me do that.
Well, hopefully the organizations won't let it go to that point anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm hoping. But
that's a long hope, my man. That's a big hope.
Anyways, not a whole lot, really to go on more about Le'Veon Bell. I think he made the right business decision. I think he's going to get paid wherever he goes. I think he's going to do phenomenal wherever he goes. He's not limited, so he gets to make the choice.
Yep.
So,
wild card real fast.
Yeah.
I definitely think my Eagles are going to be in play to get him.
Yeah.
Find somehow, some way. I feel like they're definitely going to try. Now, will they get him in the long run? I think the money will he'll go to whoever the highest bidder is in the long run. But I highly believe that they're definitely going to be in play there.
Yeah. If you're Le'Veon Bell, are you looking at more than just, who's on the team, but also climate, geographically where you're at? Are you trying to stay up there in the north? Or do you want to go somewhere maybe like Oakland? Or you can,
Yeah, the way he kind of seems right now, I don't think he really cares.
Sure, I mean, that's fair.
I think he just wants to get paid.
Right.
He can do the living stuff when he's done.
Right, and he does, he does have a home, I'm sure, up there, so somewhere like Green Bay would be convenient.
Mm-hmm.
It's relatively close.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that'd be interesting. What do you all think? Where do you think Le'Veon Bell is going to land? We have, less than a month until we probably find out. I'm sure he'll be one of the first. To get signed.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right, sure.
We'll see. I'm sure he'll probably get a flood of offers, take the visits. You know how it is now.
Do the workouts and all of
the workout. He's not working. He's a free agent. He's not working out.
You don't think so?
No?
No?
Nope.
I think he'll do some workouts.
I don't think so.
People are going to want to see. He hasn't done anything for a year.
He doesn't have to. He's a free agent.
I guess we'll see. What do you all think? Let us know what you think in the comments, please, definitely. So let's get on to the most exciting news of the offseason thus far. It was so amazing. I was at work. I look up NFL Network tickers.
So can you kind of tell people what you're talking about? They don't know what you're talking about.
I'm kidding there. It's the build-up, people.
Okay,
You'll get there.
All right.
If you know my excitement, you know what we're talking about here. I'm looking at the ticker, and I see the Denver Broncos sign come up, and I'm like, what's going on there? And it says, Joe Flacco traded to the Broncos, 4th round pick. I lost my mind, started running around. I was so excited. I wanted to make a video. I was not where I did. But anyways, I was so thrilled. And then you start thinking about it, and you start hearing the naysayers, and you start you start wondering, is he just another band-aid? Well, he's definitely not the answer, and I think he's going to be a good mentor to bring in everyone. I'm talking about Joe Flacco to the Broncos. Anyways, I think that he's going to be a good mentor to whoever we grab in the draft upcoming, whether it's this
So you're
year.
saying that happens then?
Yeah,
You definitely get a kid in the draft.
I think so, and I hope that it's this year, and I hope that it's Drew Lock. I know there's other things that we could work on, like use it towards a line, and I know we need secondary help bad, and so there's different structures we can go, but I think Drew Lock would be amazing to come in, get under Joe Flacco, somebody like Joe Flacco who's had tons of experience in every level of the sport.
Yep. Yep.
Is he the most phenomenal quarterback in the league right now? No. He's probably statistically one of the worst. But he hasn't had anyone, essentially. I mean,
Yeah.
he's had Michael Crabtree. But I think while he was playing this year, he did a great job. I mean, those 11 touchdowns in the red zone it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was 11 straight in the red zone.
Yeah.
Didn't fail a touchdown. Like that. That's exactly what I think Denver needs, is somebody who's not going to turn over the ball. He's not going to pitter patter around and get tackled, and he's going to make the huge throws that are necessary. I think Cortland Sutton's going to have a great year this year. He's got Philip Lindsay in the backfield with Royce Freeman. He's got a defense he hasn't had since probably 2012, and it's a coaching system that I think is going to be just perfect for him. I think it's exactly what he needs.
So you're saying this is a perfect storm? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, look, obviously there's other things that I would prefer. I mean, again, he's not the answer, but he's better than what we had.
Dang, poor Case Keenum just to the curb, huh?
No, I mean, whatever. I mean,
whatever.
he was my quarterback, and at the time, you support your quarterback, whoever it is.
Hey,
as unfortunate.
He's still your quarterback.
No, he's not. We're shopping him. He's gone.
That poor man.
No, he's fine. Look, he did not do what he needed to come in and do. He did exactly the opposite of what we needed him to do. His touchdown to interception ratio was horrific.
Yeah.
We needed to not turn over the ball. We were in so many games. We were in so many close games that it could have been a completely different story at the end of the year. And I think Joe Flacco is going to make sure that those mistakes aren't happening.
Well, yeah, the experience will definitely help that.
It's huge.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he's not the best statistically, but again, he's been there. And I preach experience is key, and he's been at every level. So I'm thrilled. What do you think? Give it to me. Let me know.
Well, I think it's great. Honestly, I do think it's great. I definitely agree with everything you said. I definitely think he isn't the answer though, but he's the answer right now, and I think that's key. And when you're trying to win right now, which is kind of what it seems like with you guys right now. That's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you guys are trying to go all in right now, trying to get better right now to win now, which is good,
Right.
So, but that's good. But is Emmanuel Sanders really going to be there?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so.
I don't know, man.
I think there was a report today. I haven't gotten to the article yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's saying that he's probably going to stick around unless we use him as a trade in the draft.
Interesting. Because I don't think he's there. I got a gut feeling he's just not there.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I think he's definitely invested in staying in Denver. I mean, he knows it's a business and he can go anywhere. But
so if they were to cut him, did they keep money though?
No, I think we definitely owe him. I don't know what the cap is there, like how that's going to work, but
hopefully it's not like an Antonio Brown cap hit.
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Well, that's not bad then.
Yeah, I mean it's there's no reports saying that he's going to cost a lot of money if we lose him, but I think if he's going to go anywhere, it's going to be in the draft.
Huh.
So
I guess we'll see about that one.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, Joe Flacco, what do you all think? I know that there's going to be this is very split. I've seen it all over. Some people just think it's the same thing, and this is even amongst Denver fans. Not everyone's sold, but I'm excited. I'm excited for all of it. I feel like Denver's had a really good start to their offseason. I think we're going to go in with great coaching staff, a quarterback under the helm who's going to be able to take care of the ball, and second year guys who are just hungry for it, who are disappointed with their first year and are ready to prove second year that they're exactly the same.
Oh, we'll see if you're right.
We will definitely see. So I do want to wrap up, today with some top rated free agents going into the league. We're going to really go more into that closer, it gets to free agency. But for me, I just kind of want to do like a top 5 breakdown and just do an agree or disagree with me. I want to hear from y'all. What do you think?
Yes, please.
Please comment. Let us know. So at number 5, I have Jadeveon Clowney. He's 26. Really wasn't what he was expected to be, but he's 26. It's not to say that he still can't. Now he has experience. Somewhere he goes, he could be a veteran leader.
Yep.
He could have his shot at being number 1. So I think that him at number 5 is, I'm excited to see where he goes. Or does he stay?
I think he ends up going, yeah, but I think it's for money, which, hey, I don't blame you. Go get yours. But I think he's going to have trouble being number 1.
Okay.
Well, I do.
Sure.
I do. I think he will, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
And that's fair. And what do y'all think? Do you think Jadeveon Clowney has a chance for resurgence, or is he going to have trouble finding somewhere to go? All right, we'll see. Number 4, I have Earl Thomas. Really excited to see where he ends up. I know you're a little nervous because I think the idea is that he's going to Dallas.
He's going to wear the star on the helmet. Doesn't it just kind of seem inevitable at this point?
It seems like it.
And I think he will take a prove it deal too.
Yeah.
I think he'll definitely just whatever gets him on there.
And I think he'll do a huge improvement to the defense.
Oh, no doubt.
Secondary,
a leader, a champion.
Right. Teach young guys.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I got Earl Thomas number 4. It's gonna be weird to not see him in a Seattle uniform.
Very.
But that's the business for you. Number 3. Might like this one. I think Nick Foles is one of the top free agents. I do think that he is better than a Case Keenum and maybe even a Kirk Cousins. I think that he could go somewhere and be a number 1. What do you think? Like somewhere like maybe Jacksonville?
I think that's the logical place at this point. But I mean, I don't know really where else he could go necessarily.
Miami.
Sure.
I mean, right?
I mean, if he goes to Miami, though, that's just not going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're in Miami and it's nice and all, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, as far as players go.
Yeah, the team goes, that's not it.
Not a whole lot going on there.
And that franchise, even though owned by a Michigan Wolverine, but they are just not ran well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say dysfunctional because that's not true, but they could be on the verge of that here at a moment's notice. It seems like they can just never get anything right over there. It's weird, man.
I do think Jacksonville is probably the best. Blake Bortles.
But my thing is the Eagles have to let him go.
Yeah.
Just stop trying to franchise Nick Foles, please. Just let him go.
Right.
He won us a Super Bowl, for God's sakes. Just give the man what he deserves.
Sure.
We can't afford him. Let him go somewhere where he can be afforded. Absolutely. Let him. We don't need compensation. We don't need a dang 3rd round pick. Right. We don't need any of that. Let's just let him go. Let's do right by him since he's done right by us.
Yeah, you owe it to him.
Absolutely.
So I 100% agree.
Let him go, Howie. Let him go.
And see that's coming from a fan. So you have to do it.
Yes.
You have to do it, guys.
Yes.
So Nick Foles, best of luck to you. I hope that you end up somewhere, and I hope that you're number 1.
And I hope you're happy, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely. You deserve it, buddy. So number 2, DeMarcus Lawrence. Is just probably the best pass rusher going into this free agency.
Absolutely. To me, there's no way Dallas doesn't bring him back. You have to bring him back.
He said today he won't sign a franchise tag with Dallas.
I mean, don't see me smile like that. What do you mean?
Yeah. As of today, or yesterday, within the last 24 hours, he had said that.
So, okay. So say he doesn't sign that. They're not willing or they can't come to terms on a long-term deal. Does he lay Le'Veon Bell it?
Ooh. Probably.
No way. You think so?
Maybe.
I just don't see Dallas not paying him.
They're going to let him go.
You think so?
Sure.
That defense is not done, but they're taking a big hit there.
You get Earl Thomas in the backfield, and you get somebody a little cheaper. Maybe a Shane Ray, Shaquille Barrett, maybe even a D Ford.
There you go. That's what I was going to say.
And you bring that to kind of cover that. I think
that's tough.
You'll take power from the line, but you'll even it out with the secondary. And I think you got to think about things like that. And so I think that might be a good choice, a good decision.
Dang. I wonder what the market is for like a Jadeveon Clowney and DeMarcus Lawrence. I wonder.
We're about to find out.
Man. If Dallas, they have to get a deal done.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if they did.
Well, if he's saying he doesn't want to sign a franchise tag, then it doesn't seem like he's wanting to stay there.
I just think he wants the long term.
Sure.
What athlete wouldn't?
Right.
Yeah. In any sport.
Yeah, you don't want to go into another year and possibly get injured.
Right. Yeah, you get the guarantee 14, but what about, 3, 4, and 5?
Right. And so, yeah, hey, if they pay him, great. And able to bring in Earl Thomas.
It would be insane for them to not bring DeMarcus Lawrence back on a long-term deal.
Sure.
They have to get that done.
Well, I guess we'll see. Of course, as with all of these, please let us know what you think. What do you think a good landing spot for him would be? And number one, y'all know what it is, Le'Veon Bell. We already talked about him. Best free agent this year. Whoever gets him, it's just going to be an instant improvement.
Yep.
Look forward to it. I look forward to seeing where all these guys go. I hope they're all happy. And so that just kind of wraps it up for today. You got any other anything you want to go over? Anything you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
Well, just something for the comments down there. Is there any free agent that we missed, maybe like a veteran, that you think maybe still has something left in the tank and maybe we're overlooking? Let us know down there in the comments.
Yeah, that's excellent. Please let us know that. Of course, thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. We need all the help we can get, and we do appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely comment. Wherever you want to put, just let us know your thoughts. It's okay. So thank you all so much again for watching the Football Connection, and we'll see you next time.
Later.